is like your elevator pitch that you help create. So like
Okay, right.
but that's the only part that's like scripted.
Ad-libby? Oh, is
Yeah.
it scripted or ad-libby?
Well, you can definitely change it around once you get in there, but they give you like points because like everyone has that cool little line that they'd be like, "So sharks, are you willing to such and such?" So
Exactly.
they like
Walk with
help
me
give you,
gently or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, exactly. So they help give you like things so that way everyone can like kind of nail that thing.
Hmm.
And then they also help give you like little entrance things and like ways to like invite the sharks in when you first come out, but everything else is you from that point on.
Wow.
So I was like practicing those little things, and you can totally get in there and like say whatever you want, and they tell you that all the time. They're literally like, as soon as you walk through the doors, like that's your time. If you hate everything that we've given you and prepped for you, don't say it. Like it's make sure that it's like unique and
Yours. But how could
yeah,
they even say that? Because you're like, lady, we practiced this for weeks. Shut up.
yeah,
Like, I need to
yeah.
say what
I
y'all said to
I
say.
enjoyed. I enjoyed it because they took a lot of. I mean, they take a lot of the stuff from the stuff that you send them. Like you have to fill out this like 400 questionnaire thing. So they'll
Literally.
take things from like knowing you, and then also all the videos that you have to send them of like pitching yourselves to be on the show. So they'll take
Right.
all the stuff. So none of it was like foreign to things I had already said. So I just ended up using it.
Okay.
But I had practiced that, and then as soon as that word reflection, my brain was all over the place because I was like, you get out of the comfort that I had like been trained so much to have to be like, it's game time, let's go. Because I was like, why did this happen? So I ended up like not delivering it as well as I wanted to, but I mean, when I watched it on TV, I could barely tell. Like I could tell because I know myself and what I was supposed to say, but I don't think it was noticeable to anyone else. But
No, because I watched it and I thought you did amazing. So
well,
I would have never known you had a whole nip slip, boob debacle. Like, what the? I think
like
that's your
I
Kushae
still don't know what
catastrophe.
actually happened, but I know the dress had revealed something, and they were like, "We can't use that. We got to do it like again."
They're
Um,
like, you need to leave and come back.
yeah, no. So
Oh my gosh, Kristen, how? And so it was terrifying. Was there anyone in particular that scared you the most?
I think Mark Cuban did, and
Mm,
I also I like thought like I think you see like their personalities portrayed on TV, but then everyone was like kind of
right.
different, and like I think like I feel like it's like American Idol. Like you have people that need to play certain roles, and
Yeah.
everybody was like talking to me like, "Oh my god, how mean was Mr. Wonderful?" And I was like, actually, he was like one of the kindest people. And I think it's like he has to be the Simon Cowell basically. Like you
Uh,
need someone to help
You need the
create.
you need the antagonist and the protagonist
Everyone
for
can't be
sure.
Paula Abdul. I mean, that's just not gonna how it's like that doesn't make good TV. So he was very kind, and I even like had like things that I was like gonna prep myself to say, and like the producers are like, you could like wash your mouth out with soap and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, if he called you a roach or anything, because
yeah,
he loves to
exactly.
call people
Yeah.
roaches.
There was like little things I was like, I'm gonna be snarky, and none of that ended up happening because he ended up being like super interested actually, and even like offered. So I was like, oh, cool. He
You're
likes.
like, oh shit. Damn, I thought you was gonna be me. Okay, so then who did you end up? So Mark Cuban's a little bit intimidating, I would say. Maybe not scary, but definitely intimidating.
Yeah,
I mean, he's about his shit. He's about his life.
yeah,
So we get that, and they all are.
yeah.
But then who did you end up accepting the offer with?
Candace Nelson. She's the founder of
Okay.
Sprinkles Cupcakes,
Okay.
and she's a perfect personality match, like
Yes.
for me. And also, I kind of knew walking in there that I was like, I either want a black or a woman founder.
A
I
black.
a
I
black
want a black.
founder or woman founder.
I want a black. These are not cards. You're like, I don't want a green. I want a black.
No.
No, I know
So
what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah. Like I knew like who I kind of had my eye on. I was hoping that maybe people would like combine with each other and that like
Yeah.
best of both worlds type of thing. But also I you don't really get told who's in front of you until
Right.
like less than 12 hours before. So you have
Yeah.
no time, and by that time you're already like in your trailer. So like you have no real time to prep anything or like really learn anything about them. So like my first impression of Candace is literally when she was sitting right in front of me.
Wow. Yeah, because I'm thinking you don't know who the guest sharks are. You
Yeah,
know who the typical usuals are, but sometimes the usuals aren't even there. So was Barbara there? Like I saw you must have had a clip on LinkedIn. I saw just you, but I didn't see the end. I didn't see the decision. So
yeah,
maybe it was just your clip that I saw.
probably it was probably just like the pitch. So I had
Right.
Mark Cuban, and then it was Candace, Mr. Wonderful, then Lori, and then Damon John.
Okay. Yeah, I would have thought Lori. I think Lori's always the person we were looking at to be like, because she's the consumer person, but
Yeah.
she's more the HSN type of,
Well,
home shopping
she
network,
said,
QVC.
like, she said on the TV show that, like, and she said this in a thing, obviously, as well, but that she was invested in something that was conflicting or, like, in the same sector
Mm,
of us, so she couldn't do it,
of
basically.
course.
So,
And that's the other thing people don't realize is that there are so many people who might be interested, but if they were interested now, they probably were already interested in somebody else. And it's timing. If you don't get there first, then you don't get the check, you don't get the opportunity. So now, are you